Hello again, and welcome back to HC Media Presents. Tonight we'll be doing part 2 of Lumino City. My name is CaptAtomos. Thanks for joining the stream, and appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this edited version of Lumino City. The way that I do these HC Media streams, there's the live stream, which obviously you can tune on in and join as I do it here on Monday nights. We're shooting for around 10. I kind of split the difference with many of the folks dealing with time zone issues, so it is what it is. It'll be a live stream once, and then you can always check out the edited version, which I'll do. I'll go through and kind of chop out the breaks and any other things that may happen along the way during the stream, and kind of put together a little bit more compact one, which is our edited version of all of the live streams. So basically the same thing, just with chunks of extra data removed. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take a look. We'll jump right on in here. I apologize, this is taking a moment. Well, there we have it. Good. Apologize for that. It took a moment there to get this lined up correctly. But looks like we're good. So we'll start on off. If you remember, we took a look at a couple of things last time. We had this little section of the story that we got through, basically getting into, getting through the front gate, meeting a few of the folks here in the intro town location, and then we went to the photographer's house, and last thing we worked on was the crane in the last run through. So what we'll do is we'll resume and start with I believe it's the fishbowl is yeah, here we go, the Sky Garden section. Oh, this is this completed? Yeah, this is completed. Okay, so yeah, we'll head on over to the Sky Garden. In the meantime, you can take a look at just some of the kind of, like I said, the really kind of cool graphics on this. Now remember, all of this stuff that you see here is actual practical items. So this was a giant model, and then they used the model to photograph and add in the characters and interaction with the puzzle. So really kind of neat sort of game here. It's also a point-and-click adventure, which I believe this is the first for the HC Media doing the point-and-click adventure puzzle stories. And you'll remember that basically the gist of this last puzzle here that we did on the last stream was to get all of these folks here from their houses down underneath up to the bridge here by giving them different little items and quests that we quested for from each other. And then you get them up here and you like interact with them. They pull down this lever and you have a few seconds to run the crane. And we ultimately wanted to get that bubble there so that we could get around it and head on over to the next phase of the game. It's locked. Looks like it's back inside the cliff. Hey, look at that. Okay, and oh yeah, I guess we do have to do this one again. Well, either way, we basically set this up so that we can get the light to bounce to these different locations here, 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 and here. These things have mirrors in them. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. I guess it didn't save. Oh well. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to resume a couple of things here. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Ah, curses. Yeah, joining us here. What's up, Tri? How you been, man? Just getting started. Get a little bit of a later start. Silly daylight savings time. I think I got this. Ah, keep pressing the wrong one there at the end. There it is. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't save it last time, but yeah, as you can see, once you kind of know how to run the puzzles, they're not as bad. Okay, let's see what this bike does. Okay, here we go. Story time. Hello? Is anybody in there? Aye. Wait a minute. Who's that now? A visitor? Oh, hello, lassie. Sorry to disturb you. I just wanted to ask if you could help me. Aye. If I can help from here, I'll do my best. I've been looking for my granddad, the handyman. Let me stop you there, lassie. You won't find anyone down here. You'll want to go up. You'll want to get a good view. Then down here, it's just me, and the river. Oh, and my wife, of course. She's in the house behind you. But this little place is all my own. I'm honestly with you. I can't get back to the house now anyways. I'm in a bit of trouble. 2 bits of trouble, in fact. Oh, sorry, what's the problem? Well, First off, my wife won't let me back in, and now, and if I know her, she's not going to let me. Why is she upset? It's not her fault. It was me. My wife's anniversary. 20 years ago, I wrote her a song. Oh, how she loved it. For the last year, I've been promising her I'd play it again. That's a lovely idea. Why is there a problem? I can't remember it. Oh. Aye. And it's a pain, as the old gills. But I'm not the whole truth, if I'm to be honest. I can't remember the different parts, but I can get most of it together anymore. And trying to strum the rhythm at the same time. Oh, no. Too much. Maybe I'm just getting slow. But it looks like it needs an extra pair of hands to play it now. I really don't think she's going to be happy unless she can hear it played as it used to be. Well, I can help. I think you might be able to do something there. I could come out and teach you the parts. Oh, and, well, there's a bit of trouble. I can come out at all. Okay, why's that? Well, there's a wee bit embarrassing. I've got no trousers. None? I have some, of course, but the last pair was on the wheel in the park. I hoisted up there in the park for washing as usual, and they just never came back. And I'll come out if you can get them for me. They're green. I left a note on them asking to give pride to a place near the center of the wheel. Oh, okay, I'll see what I can do. Thanks, lassie. You seem to be the helpful sort. Alright, I'm getting there. Alright, let's see if we remember this one. Ah, that's right. Darn it. I think I can get the spanner right now. Hello, can I borrow the spanner? What's that? Oh, I take it. Please, I've got no use for it. There we go. I love the whole technology based on eels. Okay, so that stops the water from flowing. Once we've got the water stopped, we can go down here and, there we go. Now remember the pair of pants in question are these right here. And we basically have to move along this little edge thing here and kind of follow the yarn to the center area. need to get to the middle quicker than that. Yeah, definitely. This one right here, we would turn back on it. Okay, got get these shorts that we need, and the spanner. I think we need to turn that back on again. Hello again in there. I really can't come out without my trousers, you know. Oh, yeah. So let's give him his trousers back. Here you go. I got these for you. Ah, thank ya. A little damp, but clean. That'll do. I'm coming out. I can hear the river running below. Okay. So, young lassie, do you still think you can help me out? I'll do my best. Like guitar already. Well, that's half the battle. A guitar you can still play. As I say, it's 20 years since my first wife, since I wrote this for my wife, and now I'm having to learn it. I want her to hear it played as it was meant to be played, in 6 parts. I'll play each one, and then in turn, you can practice. When we, then at the end, we'll go all the way through. I'm sure she'll hear it if we get it right. What do you say? All ready? I'm ready. Okay then, here's the first part. Now you have a try at it. Just ask me when you want to, if you want me to play it again. I think we just click on him to do that. Yep. Okay, now we give it a try. Aye, there we go. That's perfect. Here's the second part. Now we give it a try. Excellent. Now for the third part. There you go, give that a try. There we go. Aye, it's coming along nicely. Now here's the next bit. this one? Ah, great. We're playing a good team. The fifth part goes like this. That's the longer one. And now you. Aye, perfect. Here's the final part. Oof. There we go. Wonderful. That's it. You've got all 6 parts right, young lass. What do you think we shall try to string them all together? We can give it a go. Okay, so it needs backing rhythm which I'll play. Let's try it from the beginning. Don't worry if you make a mistake, I'll play that part again. Ugh, yeah. Alright. It was some fast learning. My wife will be delighted. I learned my lesson last time. Oh, it's my song. Oh, you know what? I'm so glad you knew it all along. I knew you wouldn't forget. Ah, I'm so pleased. I've got my guitar, my river, my trousers. What more could a man want? I'm going to sit out here and noodle around for a while. Play along if you like, I'll be here. And I'll just ask you, you want to play something else? I think I'm good. Thanks for your time, it's been fun. Anytime, lassie, come back and we'll play anytime you feel like it. Hello again. Ah, hello out there. Look, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I was really in a bad mood. But you won't believe it. I heard him playing the song. It drifted across the river like he was serenading me, like when we were young. I feel so much better now. I'll tell you what, I'll come down and open the door for you. You can get into the big wheel through our back garden. Oh, do be careful though. There's a wonderful view. I've heard no lights. I just thought it makes my head spin. Yeah. The speed at which they expect you to read some of the stuff is a little faster than I like, but you get the idea. Oh yeah. I remember this is where we through this. Can I have a go on your bike?
On this beautiful machine? Well, now, I wouldn't usually let anyone touch it. I picked up some punctures. Punctures, like I've never seen before. Haven't the foggiest how to fix them. All even a special puncture repair kit. You're welcome to give it a try. I'll tell you what, you can fix it up, jump on, and have a go. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Well, please, take a look. It's all yours.
Tire patch. So yeah, that's how we test it. Let's see if we can remember this. There we go. That's it. Punctures are all sealed.
Let me see now. My goodness. You've only done the good at. Well, and the good is my word. Jump on anytime. Have a ride. I've got my stretches to do first anyways.
Sweet. Okay. Remember, we gotta tip this part up. We... Oh yeah. Train station. Kind of the cool art stuff in this. Grab the shovel. Okay, and if you remember, go down here, talk to this guy.
Oh, hello there. I thought you were my potato farmer.
Oh, wait a minute. I saw you come back by the market a while ago. That's right, how are you?
Awful. Still got no potatoes. Sorry, can't get you any fish and chips.
I don't know where that farmer got to. The potatoes should be ready for digging now. Maybe I can help. Well, anything you can do. This goes on much longer, I'm going to have to become a fish no-chip shop. Okay, back to this puzzle here. Someone's left a note wedged down and it looks like instruction. Alright, there's 14, so 2 down and 1 for the edge. Nope, maybe that wasn't it. There they are. Okay. Ah, potatoes. There's the first one. So throw them back in that sack. Okay. 3 squares in one direction, turn at a right angle, and then walk 8 squares. There's number 2. 2 more squares forward, turn at a right angle, and then walk 5 steps forward. 5 steps towards the left of the box and dig. 2 more squares forward. 1, 2. 5 steps forward. And 5 squares to the left of the box. Haha. Walk to the farthest side of the box, turn left, and walk to the corner. Walk down 5 squares. To the farthest side of the box, turn left. Down 5 stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Away from the side, 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, it's off by 1. There it is. That's all of them. Let's get these into the sack. And then I'll just leave the trowel here. I'm sure whoever owns it will take care of it. There's your potatoes. You don't have to be fish, no chips now. Alright, how do I do that? I brought you a whole sack full of potatoes. Well, that's just grand. It's fish. I've got my automatic chipper, deep fat fryer ready, waiting there. Just let me get my jabbing pole. There we go. There you go. Fresh out of the fryer. Thank you. Fish and chips from Mary Jane. Woohoo! All right. Okay, so this was where we ran into a bit of a weird thing last time. we get head pigeons. In this case, head gulls. Okay, so we need to talk to this guy. Hi. Good day. Always good to have visitors this high up. Do stay. We're having a barbecue. I'll put on some more food. What's all that salt for? Do you get all that to the food? Oh, no. Just a soup con. More like a soup spoon. Oh, you heard that, dear. Don't worry about her. I'll just add a little bit more for flavor. You're always adding too much. You're incorrigible. It's not good for you. Wait here. I'm coming out to make sure. I'm not having your poison our guests. Stay your best, dear. It's all under control. So, Missy, would you care for some food? I'm good, thanks. Okay, not a problem. One more from me. These are coming out nicely. Just need a little more flavoring. Oof, he's the salt guy. Okay, so the trick here was to distract him. Can you add... I can hear you adding more salt. Oh no, dear. Stop it. It's bad for you. Ugh, it's all over the road. Alright. We have to distract him and then steal the salt so that we can do that with the captain thing instead of having to come back here. This is a very picturesque house. Oh, thank you, Missy. We've got what we wanted. A picket fence, fresh air, and 200-foot drop to the edge of my garden. Oh, you'll get used to that, dear. Really, you couldn't get value like this anywhere else. I know, dear, but this time you'll get misty eyes at the old... Okay, yeah, the thing about the dog falling off. All right. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Perfectly conformed country house, just quite the way up into the air. Would you mind if I look inside? I wouldn't go in there. My wife's taking a bath. Can hear you adding more salt again. No, dear. Stop it. It's bad for you. I can see you there. I forget what we did to distract. There it is, yeah. We just needed to wait for her. Okay, good. We got the salt. On up to do this. Do you mind if I ask why there's a boat up here? Well, why would suggest that this was supposed to happen? This wasn't in the captain's plans anyway. Here we are, navigating out in the river in the West Ocean. Nighttime, couldn't see the hand in front of the face. Almighty wheel came. Next thing I know, crunching, almighty crunch. Boat stops rocking, starts floating. Then there's a misty grinding sound, the wheels grinding its gears. The boat stops moving right here. You're stuck? Aye. Ran aground, we did. Ran a sky. Are you stranded up here? Hasn't been a problem for years, like our training says. Calculate the rations, build the shelter, dig in for the rescue. Who can rescue you up here? That we hadn't figured, but truth be told, we are up here. Might take some time to get used to, but the men are happy. Except for the captain, of course. What's the matter with the captain? Finally come down with it. With what? Sky sickness. Sky sickness? Aye, like seasickness, but that prefers to be at the sea. Okay. Is there any way to help the captain? I'm hoping so. Aye, us lads are working together. Need to make the captain believe he's still at sea, see? He comes up muttering about 3 things. Reckon if we can get them, we'll convince him. We're working on different jobs. The men down inside the hatch on the boat, they've got their job. Mine's the pump, as you can see, probably. Okay. Can I help? Don't knows about that. Truth be told, we're having problems. Pump's just not working, and damned if I can figure it out. I can take a look. Well, good luck to you. Don't envy you myself. Pump doesn't work, see? No water. Okay. Go find out about water. Sweet. Alright, so that turns on the water. And then just take care of this part. Oh, I guess we can't do that standing there. Do the saltwater part. Whoops, there goes all the salt. They didn't need that water anyways. Okay, talk to our little funny friend here. Water pressure. I don't know it, but let's give it a try. There we go, see? Yeah. Excellent. Captain Stern. Must have convinced him that he's, that's seawater. Proper job, matey. Okay, Captain Stern. Alright, so... we took care of the one thing. Now we gotta do the rocking boat and the seagull. Seagull's next. Put the fish and chips up there. That takes care of the gall. And we go talk to the crew.
Ah, hey, enforcements. Well, whoever you are, you're welcome here. In a spot of trouble here, don't mind telling you. Embellic, overcomplicated plans. Can't make head or tail of them. We need to get this rowing mechanism built. And sharp.
You want to row this for anyways?
Oh, lordy no. Merely to rock the boat back and forth for the captain. We're jerry-rigging this up so that it won't actually go anywhere. But whoever rushed up these emergency plans didn't use strong enough glue. Pieces are all over the place. Care to take a look?
Oh, why not? Okay, yeah, I remember this is the shapes thing. Hey, there we go. Sweet.
My goodness, I didn't know how you did it. Well done, man. Sharp work. Thank you, young lady. I'd get clear of the decks if I were you now. It's gonna get a bit choppy.
Alright. Alright, so you got everything there. Just need the boat rocking. And there they go.
Alright, man. It's been a while since we got this bucket moving. Let's get her rolling again. You know what to do. Heave-ho!
He's awake.
I heard it, Captain Lad. Got him back. Good work, one and all. Ship steady and awaiting your orders, Captain.
Why, great Scott. That was a rather long snooze. This is awful dream. We're miles up in the air. Now then, let's see if we can spot some land.
My heavens, it's miles away.
Other end, Captain.
Oh, yes, of course.
Gadzooks, we're almost on top of it. And drop anchor.
Right away, sir.
And I will bet that is our exit. Alrighty, this is where we left off. Let's see what we got here. Got our lemons, we got our handy manual. Let's see. What's this guy up to? Hello? Are you alright? Alright. Alright. Why wouldn't it be? I have no idea. You haven't got any wood, have you? Wood? Not me, no.
Damn. Need to burn it.
Has that got anything to do with that thing you're waving?
Thing? No, just a thing. Portable carbon catcher.
But there's not even enough. Not enough.
What's it got to do with you anyway?
Nothing. If you don't want it to.
Just things I need to burn.
Huh. The burning guy. Alright, what do we got here? There we go. This is connect the pipes thing. Hey, there it is. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Next, let's see what's over here. Who goes there? Oh, hi, I'm Lume. Are you alright? Shh, shh. Please keep it down. I'm hiding. Hiding from him. He's gone a bit mad, you see. Okay. Has something gone wrong here, then? Can't talk for long. He'll see me, but it's okay. We work in this aquatic garden, you see. We grow things in here, things in water, fish, waste, fertilizers, and we collect carbon dioxide in glass globes and then pump up bubbles to get them up. Now, that's what those controls behind you do. They operate the pump. This place got set up soon after the power plant arrived. Suddenly, there were tons of carbon dioxide into the air. Too much. But we could clean the air. We actually use it to grow things. Sounds like a great idea. It was, except for now, the power plant is shut down. There's not so much use for us. And it's driving him crazy. It worries me. Oh, if I could get one of those balloons and just float away, I'd do it. What's he trying to do now? He's fixated on catching it as much as he can. Doesn't even care what he's doing, just growing. Using the stove is burning anything he can to release more carbon dioxide into the air, catching it on that thing of his. I'm frightened he's going to come up here and burn anything that he can get his hands on. My lovely chair, my garden, all these wonderful things that I've grown. Forgive me now, I've got to get out of sight. Good luck on your travels. Will you be okay? Don't worry about us. I'm sure he'll calm down eventually. Alright. So, we need to get the pump going. Okay. Aha. Okay, so he's just moving back and forth. Yeah. There we go. Let's kind of work our way past the crazy guy. Ah, cool. This is the CO2 building here. Alright, so we need to get a coin out in order to get in here, right? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Our little globe. Our balloon. We get it? Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, it's got a blast of helium, so I probably need to... Let's see. Let's give it a lift. Sure, it's another great plan of mine. Uh-oh. And away we go. Cool. Looks like the another section of the town. Yeah. Nope, nope. Notice to patrons. The library deeply apologizes to patrons due to a somewhat unfortunate clerical error. The books are in a certain state of disorder. To be precise, during the latest restock of the library, rather than multiple books being ordered in each category A to Z, multiple copies of the same book in each category were ordered. In short, we have been supplied countless editions of just 26 different books. 26, okay. Please be assured that you are that we are doing all we can to rectify the situation. Please accept our apologies, the library staff. Okay. So... okay, so music. Oh, neat. Factory. I see. Well, let's take a look at all of these little artsy things here. What's an H? Oh, L. Loose leaves. Huh, that's kind of cool. Just a breakdown of, looks like different kinds of leaves. Ash, sycamore, birch leaves, oak leaves. More just side information stuff. They really... lemon jam. So here's the recipe for making lemon jam. Wow, look at the little details. So is this like a legit? Yeah. Yeah, looks like this is actually the recipe for doing this. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Into the Woods. Oh. Into the Woods, Chapter 3. That's an interesting book. I had always loved the city's outskirts, the woods in particular, with its well thought out, curvaceous trees. It was a place where I felt at peace. As we continued further in, the moon shone down on us like a massive, white, shiny sphere. Ah, it's been a fine day of pondering, wondering, and wandering. I sigh with glee. Pondering and wandering, careful now, said the owl. What's the difference? Varying nonchalance, I replied. Well, wondering it's more like musing and conjecturing. Pondering is more pensive, perhaps a bit more grave, he'd explained. Ah, yes. Wandering, eyes up, top, left, right. Pondering, eyes down, sideways. I drew the expression in my head. You'd say, I wonder, but not, I ponder. So perhaps pondering is more private, Owl went on. Huh. I ponder that would what this button does. Yes, a little less intention. Non-curious wandering, I suggest. Exactly, Owl smiled. Good stuff. All right, so we were looking. What's down here? Beyond the Atlas. During a time the reader has acquired elementary knowledge of the world as a whole, certain facts of history may be interlaced with geographical study. According to the plan already suggested, it will be seen that the reader is carried out from a study of a limited area of land and water about him to the idea of a world as a sphere. This is a great distribution of land and water. In this transference, he soon comes to perceive how a small part is hitherto. The world forms a great earth sphere itself. Yeah. The writing is interesting. Building a hive. Here we go. Making a beehive. And all the stuff you need. Types of accordions. Wow. Interesting. Shows you all the chords, bass buttons, how to play an accordion. Some of the sketch work for the model. Looks like that was in the K section. Near my house, an artist's brief adventure. Also looks like some stuff that might have inspired some of the model. Use Morris, of course. Records show that beginning in the early as BC's, reflected sunlight by day and lamps by night, fires by night, were used as some kind of elementary signaling. By AD 1700 and well into the 1800s, several semaphore systems had been devised and were in rather extensive use. These used an alphabetic code formed by configurations of two or more signal arms, or shuttering, making block patterns. At night, some used light configurations for distance signaling within line of sight. All these systems were subject to weather and visibility limitations and generally required at least two operators at the receiving end, one to look and the other to write. While considerable distances were involved, relay stations were established. These signaling systems conveyed a symbolic message or spelled out words for visual perception. A few electronic or electrochemical systems were developed using some method of spelling out words by transmitted letter symbols. Morse system was not the first to use electricity. Interesting. So the Morse code receiver. And there we go. A guide for Morse code. I'll bet we need that. Onomatopoeia. Creak. The creepy house had creaky floorboard. Crinkle. A boy crinkled up his homework in a blind rage. Croak. A frog croaked an entire alphabet, making the princess really jealous. That's pretty great. Gulp. Noun, verb. Drunken dwarf took one last gulp of mead before collapsing. Grumble. Noun, verb. The monster's stomach was grumbling for some Lume. Onomatopoeia. If anything, it's fun to say. The R. Race cars. Ooh, race cars of the future. That's kind of neat. Using turbine engines. Cool. Again, there's so much information and stuff in this game. It's really kind of neat to just kind of poke through this stuff. Sad song in G minor. Sheet music for that. Brain squeezers. Timothy's mother had 3 children. The first children was named April. The second children was named May. What was the third children's name? Third child's name? Anybody? They have built. It's a really solid world. Yeah, I agree. Try. They there's like stuff like this. I love it. Again, you know, you can just come in and take a look at this kind of thing. The butcher is 6'11" and wears size 14 shoes. What does he weigh? It's a butcher. He weighs meat. I like, of course, the first one there. Timothy's mother had 3 children. The first child was named April. The second was named May. What was the third child's name? Well, it was Timothy. Or Timmy in this case. Timmy. Before Mount Neversleep was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? Before Mount Neversleep was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? Well, of course, it was Mount Neversleep. Just because it was discovered didn't mean it wasn't the highest. How much dirt is there in a hole that measures 2 feet by 3 feet by 4 feet? It's a hole. There is no dirt in it. What word in this language is always spelled incorrectly? Incorrectly. Incorrectly. Which statement is correct? The yolk of the egg is white, or the yolk of the egg are white. Neither, because the yolk is yellow. 2 penguins are on holiday at the equator. One is facing the South Pole and the other is facing the North Pole, but they can't still see each other. How is that so? Because they're stood facing each other. Which word, if pronounced right, is wrong, and if pronounced wrong, is right? Yes, right. It's wrong. The word wrong. Imagine if you're in a room that with no doors, no windows, nothing. How do you get out? Stop imagining that you're in a room with no doors, no windows, no nothing. Why are 1,996 coins worth more than 2014 coin? Because 2014 is more... Oh. Because 2014 lira is more than... Yeah. In Lumino City, you cannot take a picture of a man with a wooden leg. Why not? Because you use a camera to take pictures. You're in a race, and you overtake the person in second place. What place are you in now? You're in a race. You overtake the person in second place. What place are you in now? Second place. A farmer has 5 hay bale and in one field and 4 hay bales in another. How many hay bales will he have if he combined them all in one field? One. Farmer has 5 hay bales in one field and 4 hay bales in another. How many hay bales would he have if he combined them all in one field? 1. 2 fathers and 3 sons go shooting. Each of them kills a flying lemon, but only 3 fall to the ground. How come? Okay, that one I had to look at. They are grandfather and father and grandson. What? 2 fathers and 3 sons go shooting. Each of them kills a flying lemon, but only 3 fall to the ground. How come? Because they are grandfather, father, and grandson. So only one of them is a father. How far can a rabbit run into the woods? Halfway. After that, it's leaving the woods. Rearrange these letters to form one word. New. N-E-W-D-O-O-R. O-N-E-W-O-R-D. Yeah. One word. New door. Just rearrange the letters. 3 big ladies stand under a tiny umbrella. One of them gets wet. None of them get wet. Why not? Because it isn't raining. Three travelers book 3 rooms and at an inn for 30 lira. Later on, the innkeeper realizes that he should have charged 25. So he sends the bellboy back to them with 5 to avoid mental arithmetic. He gives the traveler $1 each to keep and keeps $2, so the traveler has paid $9, and the bellboy has 2. 9 times 3 plus 2 equals 29. So where's the missing lumen? It isn't missing. The warriors have 1 each. The bellboy has 2, and the innkeeper has 25. Yeah, as it states. Quizzes. That was kind of fun. That was neat. What do we got over here? Puzzle plethrum. A riddle. I am the beginning of the end and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation. I am every place. What am I? A little riddle. I am the beginning of the end and the end of all time and space. I am essential to creation. I am surrounded, and I surrounded every place. It's the letter E. E, beginning of the end, and the end of time and space. That's a pretty cool one. I like that. Wow. Magic dovetails. First place construction in the box is dark magic or clever carpentry. Yeah, it could not be done. These are, yeah, neat little puzzles. Obviously, these people are puzzle junkies. Let's see. I think we got what we needed out of this, but I want to kind of poke at a couple of other things here. Did we look at the construction stuff? We didn't look in this rack. Let's see. You. Under the Bridge, Volume 2. Under the Bridge. It's interesting, the things that they're taking a look at. Not going to read through that. Various verses. What are you going to build with your blocks? Castles or places? Temples or docks? Rain might keep raining, and others will roam, but I'm just as happy building a home. Let the sofa be the mountains, the carpets be the sea. I'll establish a city for me, a kirk in the mill, and a palace beside, and a harbor as well as my vessels may ride. A harbor as well where my vessels may ride. Great is the place with pillar and wall, a kind of tower on top of top of it all, and steps stretching down in orderly way to where my toy vessels lie safe in the bay. This one is sailing, and that one is moored. Hark to the song of the sailors on board, and see on the steps of my palace the kings, coming and going, with presents and things. Now I have done with it. Down let it go. All in the moment, the town is laid low. Block upon block lying scattered and free. What is there left of my town by the sea? And yet I saw it, I see it again. The kirk in the place, the ships and the men. And as long as I live, and where I may be, I'll always remember my town by the sea. Once upon a time, there were 4 friends. Their names were Everybody, Somebody, Nobody, and Anybody. Whenever there was an important job to be done, everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody just did it. When nobody did it, everybody got angry because it's everybody's job. Everybody thought that somebody would do it, but nobody realized that nobody would do it. Of course, everybody blamed somebody, but nobody did what anybody could have done in the first place. That's, again, cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Let's see, WW. Why not? W. Where the weird things went. This castle is built on the side of a mountain. Okay, let's do this. No, said the curiosity dealer, that lemon is not for sale. I had too big a job to get it. Tell me about it, I asked. The curiosity dealer carefully closed and locked his case, and then meditatively rolled a cigarette. Well, it was this way, you see. I was out after those snakes and the natural history specimens. I had a special order from a chap in the countryside for 300 ladders. He wanted some big ladders. I think I sent him some that pleased him. Anyhow, he paid me for them all right. I had a customer who wanted a one rope ladder, and as long as could be. And I fixed up the ladder for him on this trip. Sent it to him afterwards. It had 218 steps. I tied a lot of ropes together, and by melding the ends, it was pretty hard to see where they were joined. This ladder was more than a mile long. There was another eastern chap who wanted a wind turbine, which he said was found up in the mountains. It had a frame and a dynamo of a bicycle, and the blades were made from a garden fence. He had heard about the wind turbine and wanted one. I told him I had oft saw them, but they were hard to get. What is a wind turbine? I asked. I have no idea, answered the collector, but there are fellows in these mountains who say that there really are such devices, and if we wanted to have a wind turbine and had to have a wind turbine, I might as well get him a wind turbine as anybody else, even if I had to make one. But to go back to my story, I had a big outfit on this trip. I had expected to get a lot of curios, and one way or another, with the ladders and turbines and various kinds, beside all the things that I might pick up in the way of books and relics, which might prove soluble. My outfit consisted of 2 wagons, 5 horses, and I had a servant along to look after the teams to do the cooking. After being out some 2 weeks, we found ourselves near what is called Mount Satma Castle, up in the Verde. There are a lot of caves scattered about up there, supposed to have been made by the cave dwellers. Ator and the cave dwellers, and many of them have never been touched or examined. I had an offer of good money for the lemon and tried making them myself, but I never could get them to look real. My paint was not yellow enough for that zesty juice of the true lemon is pretty difficult to imitate. That's where the weird things went. Did we get X's in here? Ooh, the adventures of Zeuxias and other adventures. Well, it's an awful lot, but why not? There once was a king of Athens whose name was Aegeus. He had no son, but he had 50 nephews, and they were waiting for him to die so that one of them might be king in his stead. They were wild, worthless fellows, and the people of Athens looked forward with dread to the day that the city should be in their power. Yet so long as Aegeus lived, they could not do much harm, but were content to spread their time in eating and drinking at the king's table and quarreling amongst themselves. It so happened one summer that Aegeus left his kingdom and in the care of the elders of the city and went on a voyage across the Sardonic Sea to an old famous city of Troezen, which lay nested at the foot of the mountains on the opposite shore. Troezen was not 50 miles by water from Athens, and the purple-peaked island of Aegean lay between them. But to the people of that early time, the distance seemed very great, and it was not often that ships passed from one place to another. And as far as going by land around the Grand Bend of the sea, that there was a thing so fraught with danger that no man had ever dared try it. King Pythias of Trozen was right glad to see Aegeus, for they had been boys together, and he welcomed him into the city, and all that he could to make his visit a pleasant one. Do all he could. Okay. So day after day there was feasting and merriment and music in the marble halls of Trozen, and the two kings spent many a happy hour in talking of the deeds of their youth and the mighty heroes whom both had known. And when the time came for the ship to sail back to Athenos, Aegeus was not ready to go. He said he would stay a little longer in Trozen, for the elders of the city would manage things well at home, and his ship returned without him. But Aegeus tarried not so much for the rest and enjoyment which he was having in home of his old friend, as for the sake of Athena, his old friend's daughter. Athena was a fair as summer morning, and she was the joy and pride of Trozen. And Aegeus was ever so happy as when in her presence. So it happened that sometime after the ship had sailed, there was a wedding in the halls of King Pythias. But it was kept a secret, for Aegeus feared that his nephews, if they heard of it, would be very angry, and would send men to Trozen to harm him. Month after month passed by, and still Aegeus lingered in his bridge and trusted his elders to see the affairs of Athenos. Then, one morning, the gardens of Trozen were full of roses, and the heather was green on the hills. A babe was born to Athena, a boy, with a fair face and strong arms and eyes, as sharp, as bright as a mountain's eagles. And now Aegeus was more loath to return home, and he had been more loath to return home than he had been before. And he went up to the mountain for which overlooks Trozen and prayed to Athena, the queen of the air, to give him wisdom and show him what to do. Even while he prayed, there came a ship into the harbor bringing a letter to Aegeus and alarming news from Athenos. "Come home without delay," these words were the words of the letter which the elders had sent. "Come home quickly, or Athenos will be lost. A great king from beyond the sea, Minos of Carut, is on his way with his ships and host of fighting men, and he declares that he will carry sword and fire with our walls, and will slay our young men and make our children his slaves. Come and save us." "It is the call of duty," said Aegeus, and with a heavy heart he made ready to go at once across the sea to the help of his people. But he could not take Athena and the babe, for fear of his lawless nephews would have slain them both. "Best of wives," he said, when the hour of parting had come, "listen to me, for I shall never see your father's halls, nor dear Trozen, nor perhaps your own fair face again. Do you remember the old plane tree which stands in the mountainside, and the great flat stone from which lies the way beyond it, and which no man by himself had ever been lift? Under that stone I have hidden my sword and sandals, which I..." And that's the end of the story. Sorry about that. Thanks for indulging me on that, obviously. Practicing my reading. Let's see what's in Y. Some more city model pictures. That's cool. There's the bike and the Ferris wheel section. And these look like from the beginning part of the game so far. What's in Z? Oh, we can't access Z? Really? Well, either way, we got the thing we needed, I believe. Need to send a message. Probably need to do that from up high, I guess. It's not over here, definitely not. The ladder over. Oh, I see, okay. I gotta go way over here. There we go, that'll get us up there. What's that? Yep. This is how we get on here. Oh, okay. This is one of these things. Guys, clearly we're peeking at him, peeking at us. Alright, we got up here. Aha, the windmill. The aforementioned windmill. So yeah, apparently poking through those books is not a bad idea. Where we came in, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. This is our lighthouse. Okay, so we need to focus the light. So we need some kind of a tool to do this with, though, because... yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Small key. And then we need to get the tool. Looks like an old broken Morse code machine. Someone tried to patch it up with a coat hanger. There we go. That's what... that was it. Locked needs a key. Key. So we have to line these up. Force 8. Okay. Wind, gale, fresh gale. What's it there? Well, we're getting there. Yeah, they're solid puzzles. They definitely take some serious gymnastics sometimes, because they gotta get all the lenses pointed in the right direction in order to set it up. I think that's right. Let me, let's pop out here real quick. Cool. All right. So now on to sending the message to the boy in the binoculars. All right. So we got to send SOS and ROPE. I think that's what it said, wasn't it? Alright, so to do this, we're going to adjust. Oh, hey, yeah, right on, man. Yeah, I totally get it. It's, yeah, boy, wow. We've been playing for quite a bit. Yeah, this was fun. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me here as we continue to work on Lumino City. Appreciate it. Have a great night, man. Take care. Okay. Alright, interesting. So, yeah. Okay, good. So we don't have to do it all at once. Alright, wonder if you got that message. Take a peek. Oh, what do you need? I do need help getting down from here. I wonder if I could get a signal to him. Gotta be a faster way to clear out here. Okay, so up one dot, dash, and one dot. Okay, so that's the best way to do that. Gotta click on the right things. Nope. Oh boy, the reset time is way too long. Alright, rope. Let's see if you got that. Okay, hang on, he says. Hey, Rob. Thanks for tuning on in. Looks like he's fetching something. Okay, there's a rope. And something else. He's gonna shoot it at us. Nice shot. That was a pretty good shot. Alright, so we got that. Next step would be to find where that is. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see if we can find anything. Well, I can see all the way back to the market. That was the beginning. I wonder what else there is that I can point this at. Wait, is that Granddad? There he is. He's holding on for dear life. Looks like he's at the highest point in the city. Right, that's where I'm going then. I'm not getting on that way with my bare hand. What else do I have then? Oh, that's right. There was that thing, the hanger. It does kind of look like the shaft. Yeah, that's sort of the character that Granddad is. Alright. So now that I've got this... Okay. This is another one of my great ideas, I'm sure. We made it. That went much better than expected, definitely. My goodness. Sorry I couldn't watch. I can't believe you made it. I'm having trouble believing it myself. Wouldn't have done it without you. Thanks. Okay. It was nothing. I just followed an emergency procedure. You seem like an excellent shot, though. Haha, okay, thanks. Please don't tell anyone that. I'm not supposed to have fired it before. It's just tin cans. I can't trouble with that. It's been so boring up here. That's why I saw you. I had nothing else to do, and, no, I don't mean any offense. Don't worry. I'm pleased you saw me. I'm still be stuck here otherwise. You're really, yes, I'm quite pleased I saw you, too. I've never been watching you. I've been watching you for a while, and, wait, that sounds weird. Sorry. Somebody looking for someone. My granddad's stranded on the top of the city. I need to get to him. Up there? Oh, okay. You want to get up there, then the power line. Used to be back route down under the... I've forgotten which house you go to, though. But nobody goes that way anymore. And you have to go down one of those chutes. They're for the mail. Okay. Do you help sort the mail? Me? No, I work at the diner. The mailman sorts mail. He's not too happy at the moment. The diner mumbling about some letters. He could only afford the licorice tea, too. That would make anyone angry. I just wish I had the last report of his letters posted. I can see why he's struggling, though. Very confusing addresses. I even tried to work them out for him, too. No luck. It just made him grumpier. It makes me nervous, him scowling away there. I can't think very straight when I'm nervous. Okay. Can you help me get to the power plant? I'd love to do it. I just can't remember which house to go through. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more help. I'm just not thinking very straight right now. Come on. Think. I think I'll stop worrying him for a while. He's a little nervous. So we can't get over there, can we? Oh, good, we can, okay. Let's see what's going on in the diner here. Oh, cool. Hello, are you okay? I'm okay. It's not your word for it. Dying, man. Just not too happy to apply to the state in this place. Nor state in my drink, neither. Licorice tea. Cold, too. Can't abide it. Can I help you? Well, now my experience that those wanting to help often want someone themselves. I appreciate the offer, mind. But let me tell you now, I've got the exact... me and my uniform, my letters, that's my licorice ready. First thing I needs is one of them drink tokens from that Roddick pin over there. Pinball table. For youngins, that all that flashing lights and no sense. Beats me how it works, but knows one drink's token means as good as the other. Alright, pinball machine. Doesn't work. There's no power going to it. Some kind of generator. I think it might need energy source. Alright, energy source then. Looks like a collector pointing towards the sky. Oh, solar oven assembly pieces. Oh, I see they go in here. Okay, okay. I think we got that. Let's get the obvious ones in place first. Yeah, I see. You can only use them once. Getting there. Alright, excellent place. Sunlight should be directed in. There we go. It's a classic. It's my favorite tune once. Get the old man, the angry old guy, get him all happy, I guess. Nice. Alright, pinball. Alright, and there we go. That's fun. How do we... Ah, I see. Okay. Woohoo! Jackpot! Looks like I need another to get both of them. So I gotta get it from there to there. Maybe this? No. There we go, another jackpot. 1 token. Take our reward. That's pretty cool. It's a neat little... Get him his drink ticket, that'll make him happy. Okay, now, there's what I call a proper job. Thank you very much. There's 1 drink that'll be better than this shameful display of cuppa. See as how you got a good head on your shoulders. You're trustworthy, and don't tell anyone. One of the reasons I'm holed up in here is that I hate being seen not doing my job. You can't post the mail. Any fool can post a mail, but getting them to the right places, that's different. That's what was my specialty. But I got these last few letters here. Reckon someone's playing tricks on them, because the addresses don't make no sense at all. Look, I usually don't ask for help from nobody, but would you take a look at these confounded things? Oh, well, there's something to label. With all this, you could post them for you with you like. Well, don't let my askings go to your head. But alright then, if you do, thank you kindly. Need to take them to the mailboxes. Alright. No, that isn't quite right. There we go. Okay. That's how you reset. Is that like a tree? You know what? I am gonna have to take a quick break here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So once again, let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, yeah, let's... Here we go. Not sure where the addresses are. If he's got them. See if I can get those addresses worked out, and I'll post the letters. Much obliged. Okay, well. CaptAtomos. Okay, got the letters from the mailman. Oh, excellent. I'm sure you can solve it and cheer him up in the end. Wow, that would be my weight of my mind. Let's see, this was the little... Alright. I've managed to get those letters from the mailman. Oh, excellent. I'm sure you can solve it. Really cheer him up to no end. Wow, that would be a weight off my mind. Alright. We're back to this. I'm not really sure where the addresses are. Just don't tie them all together. Yeah. N-E... One down. Okay, so... down. Okay, so first one's E. Then I. G. Wow, what's that? That is... Okay, so it's... Who signs their letter like this? Eight. New word. Eight. Piano. Oh. Hmm. G. R. R. That's one up. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oops. Q. Wow. For you. Oh. Cool. All right. Next one. Let's do this one next. To T. So we go from here to here. C. Okay. 8, 10. C. 8, 10. Hmm. Eight. Oh. Ten is neon. One. Okay, so the next one is 16. S. $15 P 53 I 7 2 and 68 is how come I can't? Oh, that's right. It's these elements. 68 is right here, ER. Spinner, one spinner. Lane? L-A. No, it's not lane. 67, 92, and 34. H. $92. Ah, missed that one. Darn it. What was it again? H-O? Yeah, it's not punching this first one. Alright. Uh, 34. Let's see. House. Alright. That's all of them posted. Now I know the name. Let's go talk to this guy. All the letters are posted. Oh, they are. Oh my. That'll cheer up Maximilian. Phew, that's such good news. I might want to go back if he's feeling calmer. What were the addresses, by the way? I got nowhere trying to solve them. Let me see. 32 New Street. Okay, I never heard of that. 8 Piano Garden Square, 24 Lightwell Street. They don't ring any bells. And 1 Spinner House. Spinner House. Wait a minute. That's the one. What one? That's where you need to go to reach the power plant. Of course. Sorry, I feel so stupid. I just needed a clearer head. Well, at least you remembered. How do I get there? You're not leaving already. But I've only just, we only just, alright, anyway, like I said, I could use the mail chutes to get there, and they're too dangerous. I might need to take that risk. Very well. It's been nice meeting you. That's okay. I just can't believe you're contemplating taking the mail chute. I won't disturb him anymore. Might not try to stop me. Alright, taking the mail chute. Here goes. Spinner House. Now I know which chute I need to get on. What's that? Who's up there? Well, it's me. Who's you?
Oh, it's not you.
I'm a little confused. I've been waiting for the handyman, you see, and he's taking his time. He's really very late. I'm trying to find him, too. Well, I wish you the best with that. If there's anywhere he's been up to the power plant. We really haven't seen enough of him since he went to work there. Things break down without him. I was told he was on his way to the power plant. Is that possible to go this way? Ah, very good question, young lady. A very appropriate one, too, I may add. You can start the journey up by getting to the back door of my house, and you can get to it, which is all part of it. Years of work this was, a marvel of engineering. The handyman was the brains behind it, of course. 10 years, and it looks like, well, there's still no walls on the front. Such the genius. Is it meant to be like that? Absolutely. This nook you see lies in a very special part of the city. I disconnected it whilst climbing trip underneath. I got stuck for a few days, and after a while I realized it was completely shielded from the harshest of elements. The vagaries of the wind and the rain just don't do it. As a front row seat to the beauties of the maelstorms of nature, I watched the thunderstorm in my own bed. Incredible. Building the air underneath the cliff wasn't one of its problems, of course. That doesn't surprise me. I always wanted space, and you see, there wasn't enough floor space for me. Not enough at all. So, what did you do? Simple. The house spins, of course. I beg your pardon? The house spins. That's what I thought you said. All the ceiling space we need never go, just gone to waste. But here, they can rotate the house and suddenly an entirely new set of floors to live on. How on earth does it move? A complex system of pulleys and counterbalances behind it operated every time I released the brakes by grabbing those red circles. Those things slide around? Well now, good question. Magnets and everything you see, and hooks, simple things. It's not too complicated. You need to be prepared, and it can get a little hairy if you're not expecting it. Say if I'm carrying a drink and the bird lands on one of the brakes, and I'm honest to admit it, something big has come loose, and therein lies the problem once more. There's a problem. My wardrobe has come loose and it's banging around in there and blocking the way with that yellow cupboard, keeping my back door and my key in. The handyman was coming to find the tools he left here and sort it out. The wardrobe just needs to be fixed down somehow. Or fixed up. I admit they do get ups and downs a little these days, confused. Maybe I can help. The handyman is my granddad. Is he? Well, if you inherit one bit of his brains, then maybe you can. You're welcome to try and secure that wardrobe any way you can. Get it through the back door, too. I'll wait here. Mind me, good luck, young lady. Thanks, I'll do my best. And I think actually with that, we're going to put the brakes on this. And call it a night for this evening's HC Media presentation. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is good stopping point here. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me for another HC Media Presents and part 2 of Lumino City. It was a fun one, like I said. Not really sure where the repeat came in. I know that we had to run over that same little section again, but it's okay. You can kind of see that pretty much once you get through the puzzles, they're not too bad to repeat them. So hopefully we won't have to run that again next week when we do another HC Media, but who knows. In the meantime, once again, I want to thank you all for joining me here for HC Media Presents Lumino City with CaptAtomos. Have a great week, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you again soon for another HC Media Presents.